Hi class, there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about studying and preparing for exams in judicial process. So listen carefully. I think if you take my advice, you will do fine. Here's the deal. The textbook that we have in the course does not come with any supplemental information. It doesn't come with a practice testing. There's nothing except for the textbook. And I think that's really because the information that's in the book is pretty straightforward. The concepts in there are explained pretty well. The topics are explained, and even the terms are in bold, and they give you a story or a concept that goes along with it, and it's in short sections. So it's pretty straightforward, and I don't think that really there's much that could be added to that. But here's the problem. I don't think that students look at it and think, this is really pretty easy, or it's not hard, and so they don't put a lot of effort into studying. So what I've seen happen is students take the exams and they don't do very well. And when I ask them, I say, well, were the questions on the exam straightforward? Yes. Did you understand the concepts in the book? Yes. Well, where was the problem? What came down to, I think, is that when they were studying, they said, oh, this makes sense to me, no problem. But they didn't really study as if they had to explain a concept or tell me what is a specific term. For example, what is a court of limited jurisdiction? What exactly does that mean, and could you write that down on your own? Now, also keep in mind that in the political science department, these exams are closed note and closed book, and the final exam is even proctored. Okay, so when you study, and everybody has different study methods, you need to figure out how you need to study these concepts so that you can then look at the exam, understand the concepts, make choices on a multiple choice question if it's one of those, or if it's a question where I'm asking you to define a term, do you really know what that term means in your own words? Okay, so everybody is different, I understand that. Some of you might want to use note cards, some of you might want to make your own notes. Have somebody that you can sit and talk with, and they can ask you questions, and then you can verbally say, well, here's what that concept means, something like that. But whatever it is, I think you should take it a little seriously, and it is an upper level class. So the questions on the exam, while they're not difficult, they do require you to think, and they do require you to think about multiple concepts, differentiate between them, and say, all right, here's what the answer is. So keep that in mind. Just want to give you a heads up about that. And as you're going through the materials, if you have any questions about a concept, post a question in class. Often those questions are some that other students would have as well, and everyone will benefit if you post that question. And I'm more than happy to post an answer, get back to you guys, try and give you some more examples, or just whatever the issue is. So please make sure that you give it your all when you're studying. Make sure that you write down the exam dates. I've actually had students miss the dates. And in this class, they're not your normal time period. So make sure you look. There's an exam week 3 and week 6 and a final exam in week 8. So make sure you write those dates down. Make sure you understand what the requirements are. There's no late policy accepted. I want everyone to do well. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to post them. Thanks.